And welcome to the stage, your host and MC for the evening, John Bunyan.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, this is an awesome crowd. Thanks for coming out. Give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out. Supporting live comedy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good night. Let me tell you something about myself. My favorite band is the Bare Naked Ladies, because I like to keep up with what the kids are doing in 1999. Actually, my favorite band is the Bare Naked Ladies because it makes it easier to explain my browser history. Yes, I did download those videos. I was looking for concert footage. Been through them 5 times. There's nothing on there. No music. I better look again. Yes, I also Googled totally nude women, but I blame Google for that. I was typing in Bare Naked Ladies. Google said, "Did you mean totally nude women?" Maybe I did. I am old. I don't understand the internet. That's my excuse. You are a good crowd. I was checking you out before the show. Mostly you, but no, I'm sorry. That's creepy, right? Because I'm old enough to be your dad, I'm sure. That's what happens all the time at work. I work with a lot of younger people, and they find out how old I am, and they're like, "Oh, you could be my dad." So I always just say, "Yeah, I probably could be." I don't remember most of the 70s, half the 80s. I probably banged your mom. I don't. I wasn't really that wild. I mean, I smoked some pot back in college and stuff like that. That's a thing to bond over, I think, with the young people. But I understand that like the pot today is probably 10 or 20 times stronger than what we had back when I was in college. So yes, applaud for powerful pot. I get it. But the thing is, that just says to me that young people today are just used to having everything handed to them, In my day, we knew the benefit of hard work. I mean, if we had to inhale deeper and hold it longer to get the job done, that's what we did, goddammit. We had to make our own bongs out of, like, lava lamps and macrame. It's like stuff from the 70s. When we got high, we had to walk to the convenience store to get our chocolate chip cookies and Doritos. Uphill both ways. And they didn't have Cool Ranch Doritos. We had to make our own dip. Life was tough. But I am getting older. I'm at that age where they recommend that you get regular prostate exams. Although actually, the American Cancer Society has kind of backed off, said maybe it's not as important as they originally thought. Thanks. After all these years, I've had doctors sticking their fingers in my ass. Especially that one doctor who said it was normal to reach around and check for testicular cancer at the same time. Then he used his other hand to check for breast cancer. He was still checking my prostate. I go to a lady doctor now. She's got smaller fingers. Plus, I've been married for a long time, and this is the only chance I get to get undressed in front of another woman and have her touch me below the waist. So I have a $15 copay. I just toss the bills back there one at a time. Just making it rain, son. Just making it rain. Shaved my ears this morning. Yeah, I know. It's gross, isn't it? Something they don't tell you about that. When you get older, that those things start to happen. It's not like when they have that talk with you when you're going through puberty. They tell you, "Hey, look, you're going to notice some changes in your body. There's going to be some hair growing in some different places, and you're going to get some pimples on your face, and like one day." You might be in the shower, say, and then you'll suddenly notice that suddenly there's more to wash than there was before. And there might be some unexpected emissions. Don't make that happen on purpose. It's a sin. But, but they don't tell you then when you start approaching 50, there's nobody that comes and gives you that second talk, to tell you, hey, you're going to notice some changes in your body. Going to notice some hair growing in your ears and your nose, and get some pimples on your butt, and might be some unexpected emissions from your butt. One day you'll come out for breakfast in your boxer shorts. Don't worry about it, you'll be alone because you're divorced and alone at that time. And you'll come out, you'll sit down and have your cereal. You'll sit on your testicles. It's going to happen. It's just God's way of telling you that everything for the rest of your life is going to involve pain. That's just the way that works. Let's see. My parents were divorced when I was young, so I never had that really talk. In fact, it was weird. My mom didn't really, tell me much at all, like the names of your body parts. She told me, there's your ears, there's your eyes, but never, nothing going on down here. It was weird. I mean, if my dad had been there, it would have been just, that's your dick, stand up when you pee, let's go eat. Didn't happen with my mom. And, parents at that time, they wouldn't tell you the real names of things. And, that's your thing, or that's your, whatever, something weird, your weenie. I know my friend's parents told them, that's your noodle. And, I couldn't eat chicken noodle soup after that. I heard that one. Not to mention cream of chicken was worse. But so my dad wasn't around, which made it kind of awkward. Especially like Father's Day. You want to get your dad a card and stuff like that. And all the cards are world's best dad, and he wasn't. Well, he knew it, and I knew it. So that wasn't going on. So what I did is I wrote my own Father's Day cards for the kids from broken homes. Yeah. Dad, all the wives you have had, some consider outlandish. But one more step, Mom, I get a free sandwich. It's all right. Some dads are classy. Some dads are cool. The feelings of abandonment I felt after you ditched our family eventually led me to drop out of school. I don't know. I'm still working on that one. Not the card, just the feelings of abandonment. I'm working on that. Still, I don't know. Oh, thanks. One more. Some dads go fishing. Some dads go and hunt. You went and left Mom for an alcoholic bitch. Still working on that one too. I like to try and stay in shape, work out a little bit, go running. A few months ago when it was nice, when it was warmer, I went running down in Sharon Woods, which is near here. And when I was finished, I ended up at the children's playground, and they have this statue of a saber-toothed tiger that the kids all like to climb on. I used to take my daughter there to climb on it. So I thought, what I'm going to do is take my phone, take a picture of that, Facebook it to her. It's nostalgia. It's sweet. And then I realized that I'm a 50-something-year-old guy by myself at the children's playground. My shorts are all wet. It's sweaty. I was just sweaty. It's okay. But I thought maybe this is not a good time to take pictures of little kids. So I just decided to sit down on the bench and wait. Maybe they'll get off and I'll just take a picture of the tiger. And all of a sudden, from out the side, this little girl, 2 years old, starts running towards me. I don't know what she's doing, just running in my direction. And I look and I see her mom off in the distance. And her mom's looking around, where'd my daughter go? And she turns around, sees her daughter, sees me, and just goes, Sophie, no! And then the dad sees this, and he turns around. He just takes off running for Sophie. And he's got his eyes locked on mine. He's just sending me a message, that if you make your move before I get to Sophie, you're dead. And and I'm trying to lock my eyes with him and send him a message, but I'm not getting any service here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how he does that with his eyes. And I don't know the universal sign for you've totally misunderstood this situation. So I just wait, and he eventually catches up to Sophie right when she's getting to me. Catches up, he grabs her, throws her over his shoulder, turns around to leave, and she starts to cry. And I just go, "That's okay, Sophie. Don't worry, we'll get together next time." Yeah. Don't bring your dad next time. Oh, man. I know a lot of you are drinking. That's great. Drink up. Have a good time. And just be careful, because you can get in some trouble, if you drink too much. Drunk driving is one thing, but there's other things too. Like last week I went to a wedding, and it was at a hotel downtown, and the reception was there. Well, I drank way too much, and I ended up sleeping with the maid of honor. I know. Well, her plaque said housekeeping employee of the month. I called her the maid of honor, but it's still a bad thing. Oh. Rosita, que lindo. Linda. Anyway, that's it for me. I've been John Bunyan. Thanks very much.